The genetic apparatus, that is, our chromosomes and the chromosomes of all living beings in general, are the structures that emit laser radiation. There has been a question, can one create an artificial DNA laser? I offered this idea to the statistics department, the powerful department in the Academy of Science. I have been trying to persuade them for 5 years, and we produced the DNA laser. We pumped DNA and chromosomes so that they started to radiate the coherent light.
Высвечивание получали когерентного света в районе 390 нанометров, то есть ультрафиолет, синий ультрафиолетовый свет.
It was published in Quantum Electronics Journal, but best unnoticed. Quantum Electronics is a wonderful magazine with a high rating, and 6 years later, while we were working in Toronto, there appeared an article by the Japanese authors. They presented the same work. That's our work group proof. The prospects are huge. If one makes a similar functioning active DNA laser, then it can be loaded with any gene. We've made the devices which modulate those photon laser holographic process. I will show you now. Here's the little laser. When I called 2 brilliant scientists and showed them our laser, they said to me these were torsion fields. Such modest installations started working first in Moscow, then in Toronto, further in Novgorod, and now an independent laboratory has reproduced it and allowed us to render the genetic information read from the pancreatic glands of healthy mice and send it over 20 kilometers to the animals who didn't have pancreatic gland. They were just given a special poison which kills the pancreatic gland, and the animal died from insulin-dependent diabetes. But after sending the genetic information, the pancreatic gland was regenerated in all the animals. That's the practical application of the holographic genetic potential of our and any other genetic apparatus. That's the genetic information can be sent to any distance, and these are the torsion fields, while the biosystem of the recipient can be positively managed. Generally, one can cause the regeneration of any organs and tissues. There are no obvious restrictions for that. It's the way to stop aging. This is one of the practical results we've achieved. Here's the woman. She is 60 years old. She has no teeth, the prosthesis. The only tooth is here. When she was treated for diabetes, we read all the information from the blood of her 10-year-old grandson, who was teething actively. His milk teeth were changing. After the information transfer, her upper and lower jaw became swollen. She made X-rayed her jaws, and we were surprised to discover that she has 3 new teeth. Here they are, 1, 2, and 3. They grew aslant as she continued to wear prostheses, and they stuck and drew aside. Here's the example of practice, a good theory. It's pragmatic. If we use holographic and linguistic principle of our genetic apparatus, we can get those things. This is a direct way to aging breaking in order to live not just longer than 70, 80 years, but 200, 300, 400 years. It is not so clear. It is a bald-headed man, a talented scientist. He came to me and we continued the investigation on the basis of Bauman University. So this was before our processing, and this one after it. A month later, the hair started growing on his bald spot. And we read off the information from his hair bulb with our quantum biocomputer, which our laser is. There were stem cells in hair bulb. We started the regeneration process. Here it is, one more practical application of our investigation.